Hey folks, with Halloween just a week away, I wanted you to check this out. Pixel Pops. This is the zombie invasion. Zombie invasion. Pixel Pops. Check the back. Looks like we got some pieces there that you put together with this little wand. I'm not familiar with Pixel Pops at all. We'll check it out. It looks kind of like you're building 3D. Like if you played video games from the 80s, kind of like 3D 8-bit characters. So we'll open it up. We'll check it out. We'll have some fun on our way to Halloween. I'll be right back. Okay, so included inside we had a couple of instruction manuals. We have some paper backdrops. I believe this would be standing as like so. Got this. I believe this is a little car that we'll be putting together. Not sure what these are. And then we have a whole bunch of, I guess the Pixel Pops themselves are in here, in this bag. And the wand and a couple other things are in there. So let's see what we gotta do here. Looks like the first thing they're requesting we do is getting all of the Pixel Pops out of their holders. So I guess I'll go ahead and start with that. We'll start with the black one, since that's what they're asking me to do. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Or at least off to the side a little bit. And we'll zoom in on that. There's that. We'll get a little better focus on that. There we go. Okay. Oh, and actually that might be dumb because I'll probably zoom out depending on, yeah. So we'll bring that back out. We'll zoom in on this. So that's what the Pixel Pops come in. And what they're asking of us, let me get some light on here, since it is a black piece there. So what they want us to do is kind of get these all popped out a little bit, kind of stretched out. I guess that's what it seems like anyway. Hopefully that's pretty good. Oh, and then we take off the border as well. So we'll go ahead and that might prove a little more difficult. Okay, no, that's not that difficult. Alright, so you're left with that. We'll put that there. And is it gonna auto? No, so we'll do that. Okay, I'm not sure. We'll just put this aside. And it says that we can take one of our wands. You're learning it with me. I'm sorry if it's upsetting if you've already done one of these. And then I guess we can just... Oh, okay. And there you go. And that's nice that they kind of give you some info on how to... You twist it, you pick it up, and then you get it on the edge of your wand there. Hope that's not too blurry. Okay. It looks like what we have here is they want us to take this piece right here, this piece, and do some pixel pop into it. Let me go ahead and lower the camera. I was thinking we were going to be doing some 3D stuff But it looks like we're working on something like that. Get some more light over here. Maybe. Definitely want to focus on that. Okay. So we have that. It looks like what we're doing is we are just adding to this in the spots that are a little lighter than the others. So we'll start off right here. Try to keep that in frame. Oh, okay. I got you. So this is the way that you want to do it. Is up and down, left to right. You don't want to do one color by itself first. You want to do it all in a row. So I think what I'll actually do here is get all of this out, and then we'll go a little further. So, be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I've got these kind of set up. That's the orange, or the red, I guess, and the brown. And we will keep on going. And we'll fill in. Actually, I hope I do have the right color now that I think of it. Yeah, that's got to be the right color. Okay. And we're going to put it down. Lift up. That ain't so bad. Down and lift up. Alright, so now we go to black. And down and lift up. And I can see that if you're not precise on these, it might lead to some trouble. So let me go ahead and show you. These didn't seem to want to stick. These little ones here. I hope they give you more than enough. So, whenever you're trying to get one of these, you take your wand and you're going to push it in and twist, and then it comes off, and then it gets right in there. Oh, I'm trying to zoom on that. Oh, come on. We'll do a manual zoom because I want you to see. Oh boy. There it is. So, it gets on the edge of that, and then we'll go to this. Back to here. And you're just going to put it down right where you see, where you can. And there it is. Pretty simple, just quite time consuming. So, right there. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I always say that on stuff like this. Folks, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because if you're doing it for perfection, I think you're missing half of the fun. It's going to do that. And I'm going to fill this up, and I'll come back when I'm done. How's that sound? Alright. Pretty simple stuff. See you in a minute. And there we go. That's our first part of this axe hammer thing that we've built here. And I wanted to correct something that I said earlier. I said you just want to fill in where the blocks are a little different colored. And that's incorrect. You actually just kind of want to fill it out, because according to the instructions, you're filling this entire thing out. So, on to the next page, and we're actually going to do the same thing we did on this side. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll show you the final product. I'll see you in a few. Okay, so there is our final product here. A little hammery thing. Pretty nifty little guy. And according to the instructions, we move on to these two pieces. And I was looking ahead a little bit, there's actually a part where after you put it together here, you'll be inserting one into the other. So I'll come back and I will show that part, but I'm going to go ahead and get this part taken care of. So I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, so those two pieces are all said and done, and I wanted to show real quick if you can see that, but you can't. Come on. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if I can get the autofocus. Oh no, I got it. No. No. Focus on this. What is it doing? Okay, right there. So you see those two little X's? There's a couple X's on this one. I'm not going to pick it up. So those you do not want to put your pixels in there. Oh, gosh. You do not want to put your pixels in there because when you put these together, they actually... What is going on with my focus here? They're actually going to focus. Kind of stick together like that. I believe, I guess. Kind of works. There's that. Okay, and we're moving on to something else with... Oh, okay, we're going to get in on whatever these things are. Let me pull them out of the bag here. We've got these, and that's the wrong one. I need this one. So this one, and it has little numbers on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, and come back. I'll have been working on that one. Looks like we had green and pink. And green and pink. Oh my. Making a bush or something. I think maybe it'll look like, well, maybe it'll look like that. We'll see. I'll be back. Alright, so here's what we have so far on that block. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I said that was a bush. I was completely wrong. This is actually going to be the zombie's head. And you can see we got some pink part there. The green is on the rest. And we're actually going to be doing this. Then after we do that, we flip it over onto that part there. So I'm going to keep doing that. It's kind of difficult for me to do it with the camera in the way. I'm going to try to do a little bit. Maybe I can get this front face here. And plus it doesn't really... A lot of all you see is my hand in the way. So I'm going to try to... Actually, let's move this down to here. That there, we'll get a little more light. Best I can do. And then I think maybe I can go around like that. So put these down, you just go like that. You pull off. There you go. So yeah, I think I can be a little bit uncomfortable doing this. And you put it down. Boom. Pretty simple. Definitely a little more time consuming than you might think, believe it or not. And let me go ahead and show you how you take these off of the main area here. So you try to get in there as straight as you can, and you do a little twist, and you pull off, and they go onto that one. That won't focus, and I'm not going to mess with that anymore. Go back to this. Right, whoop, right there. And we have one more on that corner there. Right here-ish. It's going to be a little messed up, but that's okay. So, we're going to keep on going across, and it'll probably be a little easier. I noticed when I was doing it on the the actual plastic part, it was quite a lot easier because you actually get some resistance back from the plastic object. When you're trying to put it on the areas that aren't plastic, that are just this, I guess it's kind of like a foam, these pixel pops. When you try to put it on like that area, it gives quite a bit, and so it's hard to judge exactly what you're doing. So, and it tends to do that. We'll try to meld that a little bit. Whatever. I gotta be careful here. Well, actually, I'm okay. I was gonna say I need to be careful because it changes color, but it won't do that till the bottom line. So, we'll just keep going. And I think this is the right way to do this. I mean, there's no words. It's just pictures that show how you're supposed to be doing stuff. And what it showed is that you should be going, or from what I got from the symbiology of it, symbology, I think. What I got from that is that you go kind of like you're reading a book, or at least an English book. And that's top to bottom, left to right. So, and if I'm hitting the camera every time that I'm trying to plug in one of these pops, I'm really sorry about that. This is a tripod, and the handle, I'm kind of having to slouch down a little bit, and I think I keep knocking that with my shoulder, so I'm sorry if that's the case. But I really wanted to show just how one full line of this goes. And yeah, like I said, this is kind of time consuming. I've been working on this probably about 35-40 minutes from what I can tell looking at the clock. And I haven't made a whole heck of a lot of progress. But it's entertaining. It's actually pretty fun to, you know, get your pixels all lined up and pop them in like that. Okay, so we're on our bottom line, and that's where we change. Okay, so we got 3 pink and 2 of a new color. So we'll do the 3 pink. I'm not on there. And we go. There's 1. By the way, they do give you 2 of these wands. I'm calling them wands. Poppers? I don't know what else to call them. But they give you 2 of them, so I guess if one breaks, or if you want to have someone else doing something while you're working on one thing, you can do that. Alright, and then we have 2 other blocks in a different color. And these 2 go, well, first of the 2. And, whoa, had a little issue over here. Okay, got it. And that's the second of the 2. So, that's that side. What they want you to do on this next instruction is flip it over, and we'll be working on that side. I'm going to do that off camera. Well, no, I guess I'll show this part, because it does something weird. So, forget about what I said. I'm a liar. So this whole top row is green. The whole next row is red, but I don't think there's any red. Uh-oh. I don't have red, but I was using that orangish color as red. So hopefully that's hopefully that works. I don't know. We'll see. And there is one negative I have to say, though, thus far, is that I wish they would kind of tell you, hey, this is what you need, and I wish things were color-coded. They have these nice things here, but nothing is marked. You don't really know. exactly what you're doing. Now, the instructions do say, hey, you're going to be using red for this area, or you're going to be using orange, but kind of hard to distinguish. And they don't say, like, you'll be using 6 reds or 6 whatever. I'm actually going to say that that's probably... I'm looking at the main picture. I'm going to say that that is that orange from earlier. So we're going to be... Oh, no! The autofocus went nuts. Okay. I'm going to be saying that that's actually this color. Even though the booklet, it don't look like it. And if I'm wrong, we don't have a lot of this to mess around with. So... You know what, actually, I am going to go with the earlier one. I'm indecisive. Okay. The question is, how do we get one of these out of here? Sorry, be right with you. I'm having a little bit of a crisis. Okay. Now, I did promise that things get a little weird, and that's why I'm continuing in this manner. And I wasn't making that up. Just bear with me. I got a whole line of this, and I'm doing this probably a little annoying. So, we'll go back to doing it like this. There. And like so. And one to grow on. So, one to grow right there. Okay. And as it goes out of focus and comes back in focus, we turn to the next page here. And, oh. Sorry, there's actually another line that goes all the way across. I could zoom out a little bit. But you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to keep it like that. Sorry, I'm directing on the fly here. I'm just thinking of the best way to show this. That goes there. Okay, and then that one goes in there. These are getting very uneven, but that's okay. So now we have just... This is where things get a little different. So we have one there. And then we have one there. And I think this is actually going to be like the front of the face. These are the sides. And it's going to be like his mouth. Oh yeah, because we're making eyes. Okay, I'm going to make the eyes and then I'm going to go off and probably finish the whole entire head. Let me get the white set up because I didn't know. I kind of don't like reading ahead when I'm doing stuff like this. I guess probably would make preparation a little better, but I like being surprised because I don't know quite what I'm doing. I mean, I can look at the picture on the box and get a idea, but as far as this goes, I'm not completely certain. Oh, let me flip it back the way it was, and we're gonna put, looks like a white. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do the white first. Actually, oh, I'll do the white over here. No. You know what? I'm going to get the other wand so I don't have to mess with trying to take that out of there. Okay. Get with the program, man. Okay. So we're going to actually put in the black first. Because I want to go edge to edge. So we'll put black right there first. And then the rest of that is going to be the white. So it probably doesn't really matter how we get that in there as long as we get it in there. And this has been going on for almost 13 minutes, me doing just this. So you can see it takes time. But I mean, I've been talking and trying to figure out where my brain is. Probably just like this zombie would be. Where's your brain? You don't have one. Brains. But yeah, I thought for Halloween this might be a fun little one to do. So we got another little black dot right there. A pixel. A white. Right here. And then we're going to make an eyelid. Right here. And right here. There we go. Alright. And there we have it. A little... There we go. There's that guy. Hey, not too shabby. So I'm going to go ahead and get him worked on a little bit further, and we'll check back in. I'll be back. Okay, and now I present to you, dun da da da, zombie head. He's got some crooked teeth. He's got a exposed brain there. Got some ears. I mean, not too bad for working on it like I did, you know. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty cool. So I'm going to continue to go... Oh, I'll leave him right there so you have something to look at. I'm going to continue to go on through. We're about a third of the way through this. Looks like we're building his body next. We'll be building the man. And then putting stuff together. And there's also all these vehicles and stuff. Oh boy, I got a lot of stuff to do. I think when you see this next, he will be having a body. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and put his body all together for you. Alright, so I'll see you in a little while. I'll get that done. Okay, so you've seen the head. And now, check this out. We've got ourselves a body, a zombie body. We're gonna go ahead and put the head on the body. Let me zoom out just a tad. And lower this down a little bit so we can get a better view of the head going on there. Whoop. There, that should do it. That should do it just fine. Get our light situated somehow. That's fine. Okay. So now they say to put the head on, you actually put it on like that. You can see, maybe, there's that little tab on the head and it fits in like that. You're actually going to turn. Oh, that's not creepy at all. There it is. And there's our little zombie guy. Yeah, he's not too ugly. He's ugly enough, though. I mean, for a zombie, he's got to be, right? So that's our zombie. Brains. Brains. Okay. So, we've got a zombie. We've got whatever that is. And we've got this little hammer thing. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to go ahead and build the whole guy who is next. And then I'll come back and show you that guy. Alright, so I'll see you then. And here is our little guy. Huh? Oh, check him out. Now let me tell you something. It is really difficult to put a head on something with all these little spiky things on it. And even harder than that is making these little weapons that I had to do. It's one thing to push these pops, pixel pops, on a soft surface when it's like a block, but when you're trying to put it on something that's just kind of floating in the air like this axe, oh man, that was a pain, but I got it. So we've got our guy, we've got our zombie, we've got whatever that is. I still don't know what that's supposed to be. And I still think that's an axe, but I guess it's not his. So, that's where we're at right now. We have one more. I'm done with the instruction booklet, but we still have this. instruction page here. And this puts the truck together, or the van, or the car, or whatever it is. And apparently you put some, you put pixel pops into the backing here. So I'm going to get all of that done. And when you come back, you're going to see the whole set all put together for you. So I will see you when I see you. I don't know how long it'll take. Probably a good while. So I will be back though. See you soon. Alright, so there we go. There it is, all set up and put together. So that's the little car that we put together here. And it's got little pixel tires. And a little pixel back tire there. Extra tire. If you get a flat. You know. I think that's supposed to be a trash can. And I figured out what that is. It's a mailbox. Which, it goes pretty well with the house. So, and of course, you know, we got our zombie here. And I don't know if you can see here, but there were little spots where you put the pixels at to give it a little more 3D. These have little shelves and the awning, I think it would be called, on the house. So, yeah, there you go. The whole thing, with some breaks here and there, took about 2.5 hours to do. So it's definitely a lot to do for a little price. I think it's like under $5, so there's a lot. I think, though, this is more of a older kid or adult kind of a project. I don't see anyone under maybe 10 really tackling this unless they're really into more advanced stuff. Because a lot of this stuff is really just a pain to put together. You have to have a lot of patience to sit there and work with these wands and the whole, you know, peeling one off at a time. That's another thing, is one at a time. You're peeling off of the sticker board and you're putting it onto something else, and you know. But the final product is very cool looking. I really get a kick out of this. I think this is one of my favorite things that I've done so far on doing these. So very cool for an end result. So that is, check this out. This was Pixel Pop's The Zombie Invasion, because it's Halloween week here for me. Well, the Tuesday and the Friday that I'm doing it. So if you like this video, hit the like button for me. If you want to see more of these types of videos, subscribe and leave a comment. Have you ever done any of these Pixel Pops? What other types do they have? What other themes do they have that you enjoy? Do you like them at all? Do you want to see more of these? I can see if I can track some more of these, maybe somewhere down the road. As for me, you can check out the website at facebook.com/checkthisout2016. So, I will see you on Friday. I'll be doing another Halloween-themed project. And if I don't see you on Friday, hey, hope you have a happy Halloween. And I'll see you somewhere down the road. Bye-bye.